Hello, my friends, Big Mac here. Yes, the Big Mac. A Frenchie of distinction, if I may say so myself. And tonight, I'm going to tell you a little story about my human Fiona and the great doggy Cupcake debacle of last Tuesday. It was a Tuesday, I'm almost certain. Tuesdays are good for baking. They have that, I don't know what, that makes a Frenchie's whiskers twitch with anticipation. Fiona, bless her heart, loves to bake. And even better, she loves to bake for me. Now, most humans think dog treats should taste like, well, dog treats. Dry, crunchy, vaguely meaty. But Fiona understands. She knows a Frenchie appreciates the finer things. And the finest thing, in my humble opinion, is a doggy cupcake. This particular Tuesday, Fiona was in a particularly creative mood. I could tell by the way she was humming a little tune and pulling out all the bowls. The big bowl, the one she uses for special occasions. My tail started thumping a slow, steady rhythm against the kitchen tile. Thump, thump, thump. It was like a little drum solo announcing the arrival of deliciousness. "All right, Big Mac," Fiona said, her voice soft and soothing, like a warm blanket on a chilly evening. "Today we're making something special, something magnifique." She pulled out a jar of peanut butter. Oh, the glorious aroma. My nose twitched. Peanut butter is the nectar of the gods, I tell you. Then, she grabbed a small container filled with tiny blue gems. Blueberries. My ears perked up. I'd never had blueberries in my cupcakes before. Intriguing. Fiona started measuring ingredients. Flour, a little bit of honey, an egg. Oops! The egg slipped out of her fingers and landed on the counter. She chuckled, a light, airy sound like wind chimes. "Oh, Big Mac," she said, shaking her head. "You'd think after all this time I'd be able to crack an egg without making a mess." I sat patiently, my tail still thumping rhythmically. Thump, thump, thump. I knew my role. Be adorable, look hopeful, and wait for the inevitable dropped bits. She mixed everything together in the big bowl, the spoon clanging softly against the ceramic. The peanut butter smell was getting stronger, mingling with the sweet scent of blueberries. It was a symphony of deliciousness. Thump, thump, thump. My heart rate was definitely increasing, but in a good way. A relaxed, happy way. Then, the best part. Fiona poured the batter into little cupcake liners. And then, she let me lick the spoon. Oh, sweet, creamy, peanut butter blueberry heaven. I lapped it up, savouring every last morsel. Slurp, slurp, slurp. The cool, smooth batter felt wonderful on my tongue. While the cupcakes were baking, filling the kitchen with a warm, comforting aroma, Fiona started cleaning up the mess. She hummed her little tune again, her movements slow and deliberate. Swish, swish. Went the sponge in the sink. Clink, clink. Went the dishes. The sounds were like a gentle lullaby. The timer dinged softly. Ding! Fiona opened the oven, and a cloud of warm, sweet-smelling air wafted out. The cupcakes were golden brown, puffed up and perfect. She set them on the counter to cool. And that's when opportunity knocked. Fiona turned her back for just a moment to put away the baking supplies. And I, being a Frenchie with a highly developed sense of taste and a slightly less developed sense of impulse control, I may have, snatched a cupcake. It was warm and delicious, the blueberries bursting in my mouth. Munch, munch, munch. I swallowed it in 2 bites. It was the best cupcake I'd ever had. Fiona turned around. "Big Mac!" she exclaimed, a hint of surprise in her voice. "Where did that cupcake go?" I looked up at her with my most innocent butter wouldn't melt in my mouth expression. She looked at the counter, then back at me. She sighed. "Oh, Big Mac," she said, shaking her head. But she was smiling. She cleaned up the rest of the kitchen, her movements slow and rhythmic. Wipe, wipe, scrub, scrub. I watched her, my belly full of delicious cupcake, My eyelids getting heavy. The warm kitchen, the soft sounds of Fiona cleaning, the lingering scent of peanut butter and blueberries. It was also relaxing. Fiona finished cleaning and came over to me. She scratched me behind the ears, her touch gentle and soothing. "You little rascal," she whispered. "But you're a cute rascal." I snuggled into her hand, my tail giving one last slow thump. The warmth of her hand, the quiet hum of the house, the memory of that delicious cupcake, it was all so perfect. I closed my eyes and drifted off to sleep, dreaming of peanut butter, blueberries, and the sweet, sweet taste of a perfect doggy cupcake.